This is the audio script for group number 3 in the PM, and their topic is water. And this is from, or this is about, episode 8, and the topic of that was the economic boom. And this is based on the video series America, the Story of Us. This group presentation is going to be on Monday, March 7th. The introduction will be by Ruth. Hello everybody, we are group 3, and my name is Ruth. Our topic is growth and water in the West. Almost all of our group members knew about the water crisis nowadays. We had heard and read about the current California water crisis after years of drought, and how towns and cities have imposed mandatory water rationing. Also recently we heard and read about the problem with contaminated water in Flint, Michigan. But we didn't know, though, about the water crisis in the 20s in the West and how Los Angeles was born in a very dry area without a drop of water around. So we asked ourselves, why are we talking about the water crisis for the last 100 years? And we will try to explain why to you. Let's start with some data about water. Over 70% of our Earth's surface is covered by water, but 97.5% of all water on the Earth is salt water, leaving only 2.5% as fresh water. So we have a problem, because water is a limited resource and the population is growing rapidly, putting more pressure on our water supply, and also because of the amount of because the amount. So we have a problem. So we have a problem because water is a limited resource and the population is growing rapidly, putting more pressure on our water supply, and also because the amount of water is reduced by pollution and contamination as well. 1 in 10 people in the world lack access to safe water. That means that twice the population of the United States lives without access to safe water. 1/3 of the global population lives without access to a toilet. So more people have a mobile phone than a toilet. Diarrhea is the 3rd leading cause of child death, a majority of which are water-related. Moreover, the water crisis is the 3rd issue in the top global risk based on impact to society, the World Economic Forum said in January 2015. So let's try to know what happened with water in the past and nowadays in California, and also what the current situation is around the world. Not what is the current situation, but what the current situation is around the world. Part 1, Hua and Alizia. Alizia is a farmer from Owens Valley. Hua is a farmer from Los Angeles selling rice. Ruth. Please close your eyes. Let's return to one day 100 years ago. 2 farmers met at the market in Los Angeles. Hua. I am a successful farmer in Los Angeles. I work hard on my farm. Each Saturday, I take my plants to the farmer's market to sell. Look, rice and vegetables. What? Too many? No, no. People pour into the city. They need to eat. We feed them. This is a good business. I hope I can grow my business and sell more crops. Aha, a customer is coming. Alizia is walking onto the stage and looking for something to buy. Hi, how are you? Not too bad. And you? Good. There are rice. Okay. There are rice is strange. These. Not too bad. And you? Good. These are rice and vegetables. Good. These are rice and vegetables, all fresh. Take a look. New crop rice. Elysia is looking at the rice. Do you grow rice in your farm? Yes. Rice is the primary crop growing in my farm, and it is the perfect place for farming in Los Angeles County. This is the top agricultural county. Los Angeles? Really? Los Angeles? Really? Rainfall as low as 2 inches per year? Temperatures as high as 134 degrees? And LA just has a small river? Where is the water coming from? Are you crazy? Los Angeles? Really? Rainfall as low as 2 inches per year? Temperatures as high as 134 degrees? And LA just has a small river? Where is the water coming from? Are you crazy? Good question. I am not crazy. That's thanks to William Mulholland, who made the Los Angeles Aqueduct with the federal government's investment. We got the water, moved the water, and delivered the water to our growing city. He is our hero. Hero? Do you know where the water is coming from? Owens Valley, my hometown. It was an oasis and has one of the largest lakes in California. The land was rich, fertile, a farmer's paradise. But now the lake is smaller and drier. William Mulholland and your federal government's water project ruined our farms and environment. Sorry to hear that. If there is no water in the lake, then how do we get water from the LA Aqueduct? Anyway, choose some rice and I will give you a discount. Cut. The story of water is the story of the West. Let's return to what is happening now in Los Angeles. What is happening now in Los Angeles? Part 2, Xiao Yu and Elena. Hi, Elena. Have you ever been to California? Not yet. How about you? Last Christmas, I visited my cousin in Los Angeles. You know what? In the restaurant, if you don't ask for table water, they won't give it to you. And if you ask for table water, if you didn't tell them you need more, after one glass of water, they won't continue to pour water for you. And I heard this from my cousin. There was a tanker which carried 500 gallons of water that just got stolen from a highway in Oakland, California last year. The governor of California has issued an executive order to cut water use by 25%. These tough times are forcing them to forsake their signature emerald lawns, cut car wash trips, and flush the toilet only for solid waste or number twos. The water crisis is a big problem there. Forget gold or cash, credit cards or gas. The new hot commodity in the land of drought is H2O. Elena, yes, I heard about it, and Californians do seem to be answering the call to use less water in their daily lives. The state has cut deliveries of water to farmers through the state and federal aqueduct systems. The federal government is also sending millions of dollars in drought aid, and local counties are exploring how to desalinate ocean water to replenish water supplies. Some enterprising individuals are even proposing to revive old plans to tow icebergs or haul water down from Alaska. What do you think? Is it possible? Is it impossible? Yes, it is possible to tow icebergs, but it's not enough water. But I don't live in California or the West, so would it become a problem for me? Because California grows and exports a majority of the fruits and nuts eaten by the rest of the country, water shortages there affect food supplies everywhere. Calculations by the Pacific Institute indicate that by eating food grown in California, each American indirectly uses more than 300 gallons of the state's water each week. Regardless, if the water crisis gets worse, Americans across the country can expect the cost of their food to go up, and some of it, perhaps, to not be available at all. Would you like to pay more for your food? No, not unless it's better quality. I would rather have a choice. Both girls are thinking and leaving the stage. Conclusion. Olesia. Water resources are important for both society and ecosystems. We depend on a reliable, clean supply of drinking water to sustain our health. We also need water for agriculture, energy production, navigation, recreation, and manufacturing. Unfortunately, desertification. Unfortunately, desertification, land degradation, and drought are contributing to the global water crisis. A consequence of all of these is serious water shortages. In some areas like California. As populations increase, especially in dry land areas, more and more people are becoming dependent on fresh water supplies for the land that are becoming degraded, for the land that is. This is not sustainable. Water security is becoming a major national and regional priority in many areas of the world. The other water problem is pollution. The contaminants that lead to water pollution include a wide variety of substances like chemicals, pathogens, temperature changes, and discoloration. The quality of polluted water has a harmful effect on any living thing that drinks or uses water. Water pollution is common and is an area of high alert. Water needs to be preserved and respected today for us to live tomorrow. I hope you've enjoyed our presentation and that you've learned something about the water crisis that has existed both in the past and continues to exist today.